Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Thursday, October 16, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, good morning. Another hectic morning, right? I barely made it here before the emails started piling up.
Morning, David. Yeah, it's already feeling like a full day. How are you holding up with all the sales calls?
Oh, you know me, juggling deadlines like a circus act. But this coffee is saving my life today. Strong and hot, just what I need. Did you catch any news over the weekend? I mean, this week has been full of surprises.
A bit, yeah. Between project updates and team meetings, I try to stay in the loop. What caught your eye?
Well, starting with that political shakeup in France. President Macron reappointed the Prime Minister Sébastien Lecornu just one day after he resigned. It's all over the headlines from Reuters. They're saying it's to sort out the instability and push through the budget with all those parliamentary divisions going on.
Oh, right. I read about that. It sounds chaotic. Macron's trying to keep the government steady amid all the infighting. Imagine having to deal with that level of drama every day.
Exactly. Makes our office politics seem like a walk in the park. Like when the sales team and projects clash over timelines. But seriously, if France's government is wobbling, it could ripple into the European market. Our clients there might hold off on deals.
True. Economic stability is key for international business. As a project manager, I see how political uncertainty delays approvals and funding. It's a reminder to build flexibility into our plans, you know?
For sure. To be honest, it's fascinating how leaders like Macron have to pivot so quickly. One day out, next day back in. Anyway, enough about politics. Have you heard the latest in tech? That open AI partnership.
The deal with AMD? Yeah, Wall Street Journal broke it. OpenAI is teaming up with AMD to develop advanced AI chips, moving beyond their reliance on NVIDIA. It's about scaling up computing power for their AI models with big investments in infrastructure.
Spot on. That's game-changing. Think about it faster. More efficient AI could revolutionize how we handle customer data. No more waiting hours for reports to generate.
Absolutely. In my role, AI tools like that could help predict project risks early on. We'd spot bottlenecks before they become issues. But it also means we have to upskill, stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah, exciting times, but a bit overwhelming. I mean, last week I was struggling with basic spreadsheets. Now, AI taking over. By the way, do you think this will lower costs for companies like ours?
Possibly. Competition between chip makers like AMD and NVIDIA could drive prices down. Actually, it might make advanced tech more accessible, even for smaller teams. We've been talking about integrating more AI into our workflow. This could be the push we need.
Totally agree. Let's touch base with IT about it sometime. On a different note, I saw something cultural that brightened my day. The Nobel Prize in Literature went to that Hungarian author, Laszlo Krasznahorkai.
Oh, yes. New York Times had a great piece on it. He's awarded for his compelling and visionary works that reaffirm the power of art, even in the face of apocalyptic themes.
Sounds intense, but cool. I haven't read any of his books yet, but it's inspiring to see literature get such recognition. In a world full of tech and politics, a good story reminds us of the human side.
It does. His novels explore deep philosophical ideas with a unique style, long sentences and all. It's a nod to how culture can help us process big global issues. Makes me want to pick up a book after work.
Me too. We should start that book club we joked about. Imagine discussing Nobel winners over coffee breaks. It'd be a nice break from chasing quotas.
That could be fun. Culturally, it's a boost for Hungarian literature too. Shows how art transcends borders. Anyway, speaking of breaks, how's your team's morale lately? With all these deadlines.
It's okay, but everyone's a bit burned out. Working remotely helps, but nothing beats these coffee chats to catch up. You.
Similar here. Projects are stacking up, but I'm trying to delegate more. Actually, I had a call yesterday that ran over classic.
Tell me about it. My last client meeting, they changed their mind mid-call. But hey, keeps things interesting. Back to the news, do you think the French situation will affect our next quarter?
Hard to say, but monitoring it is smart. If the budget passes, it could stabilize things. Otherwise, more uncertainty.
Right. And with the AI boom, maybe we can use tools to forecast market shifts. Krasnohorki's win. Pure escapism fuel after a long day.
Exactly. Art is therapy. You know, it's funny how these stories connect politics shaking foundations, tech building new ones, culture holding it together.
Deep thought for morning coffee. But yeah, makes the world feel smaller. Anyway, I need to prep for my 10 a.m. slot. Let's call it a day on this chat for now.
Sounds good. Catch you later, David. Good luck with the prep.
Thanks, Alex. You too with your projects.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.